It's day 12 of the 12 days of Christmas, and in honor of that, I give you this amazing Christmas Star Wars t-shirt, Atari style. I give you the last favorite coffee shop and what it has to do with the Catholic saint. So the final coffee shop in Phoenix I want to tell you about is a coffee shop called Ground Control. It's kind of close to where I live, and I like it because it's associated with flight. It's actually close to an Air Force base called Luke Air Force Base. I think the owner of the coffee shop actually was in the Air Force. Anyway, it serves a lot of people in the Air Force. Calls to mind flight. And here's the saint that it reminds me of, St. Joseph Cupertino. Now, St. Joseph Cupertino, he's a mystic, and he's also known for, you guessed it, levitating. So he's one of these saints we call the flying saints. So now levitation is this, admittedly strange physical, spiritual phenomenon where a person actually goes off the ground and goes up. It symbolizes that God wants to lift us up into himself. Levitation symbolizes the upward direction of human life. And so the gospel is that God wants to draw all things to himself, up into himself through Christ his son. You know, ever since I was a kid, I just had a desire to fly. I just dreamt of flying. Even when I was a kid, I wanted to be a pilot. A coffee shop like Ground Control, part of the reason I think it's just cool is because it calls to mind that desire to fly. Now, we're not all called to be pilots, but every human person is called to spiritually fly, to be detached from the things that hold us down and to make our way up into God. St. Joseph Cupertino in a particular way, and really all the flying saints remind us of what we're called to be spiritually flying into God's plan for us, flying up into God. So I give you Ground Control Coffee Shop, and I give you St. Joseph Cupertino, who both touch our hearts with our desire to fly, not just physically, but spiritually. Hey, thank you so much for hanging out with us here at Catholic Breakfast for the 12 Days of Christmas series. Hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing you here at Catholic Breakfast many times.